Before I get off to a bad start, I just want to say I love these games and I have no ill will towards the Pokemon Company or Nintendo. With that being said, here are some of the things that I think the Pokemon Company or Nintendo should improve for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the future. The first thing is actually a quality of life feature that I don't understand why it was taken out of the game, and that is menu skipping. In all of the menus, including the Pokedex menu, you can no longer skip ahead to a section of the menu by simply pressing the L or R button. This really makes no sense to me, especially in the Pokedex where none of the other buttons do anything. I just think it takes a really long time to navigate through the menus by holding down either up, down, left, or right, when you could simply allow us to skip through sections of them with the L or R button. In the Battle Stadium section of the Poke Portal, you can play ranked competitive games with players around the world, but one thing can make that difficult to do, and that is the fire screen glitch. During this glitch, the only thing you will see is a screen of flames during your battle. Fortunately, everyone I've seen get this glitch can still finish out the battles, but you miss an entire game of animations and possible visual cues when this happens. This is something that I think needs to be fixed immediately, especially with the remaining years that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has with the VGC community. Trainer customization in this game is very lacking, and I hope that it gets better. In the game, if you press up on the D-pad, you can change your clothing into 4 different uniforms, being spring, summer, autumn, and winter uniform, and you can change your gloves, headwear, shoes, socks, hairstyle, and everything else. Even with what you can change on your character, I think this is still a big issue because while this may not be the main feature of Pokemon games, I still think there is a big section of the fan base that wants to customize their character the way they want. I also think that if you're going to allow us to do that, then at least give us more uniforms or clothing groups to where we can possibly look different from everyone else in the game. A small feature that isn't necessarily that bad but could be better is the Tera Raid battle menu. The only issue I have with this menu is being able to check for new postings whenever you want to. For some reason, you have to either wait a long enough time or try to get into a raid in order to be able to check for new postings. I just think it would be easier to find what you're looking for if you just allowed us to check for new postings whenever we wanted to. I don't know why this takes so long to load in, but if there is any way to make it better, that would be awesome. Finally, let's talk about the Pokemon boxes. In the Pokemon boxes, we have been able to move the Pokemon in groups from one box to another for years. For some reason, the Pokemon Company has decided to take this away. I think this is a really bad idea, especially for players who play competitively and need to move Pokemon around often. It also makes organizing your boxes that much more difficult to do and just feels bad to use. This is one thing I think should be updated and added back in for the future, and who knows, maybe it will be with future updates, and maybe some of the other things we have talked about will be fixed up as well. Either way, it's been really great to talk with you all in this video, and if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.